Opiyo Wandayi's amendments to the Leadership and Integrity Act as well as the Elections Act. Opiyo wants anyone charged in a court of law to vacate office and be barred from holding any political office until their case is heard and determined in court. According to Ugunja legislator, this will help in weeding out leaders with moral and integrity questions from ascending to office. Public officers eyeing various selective seats in the 2022 general election with pending integrity questions could be in for a rude shock if Parliament approves Ugunja Member of Parliament Opiyo Wandayi's amendment bills that seek to bar leaders facing graft allegations in court from holding office.
Now, what I mean here is this, that the moment you have been charged in court for an offense of corruption or anything related to corruption, you will not just physically step out of office. You will cease to perform the functions of that office, regardless of whether you are elected or appointed. To cure this mischief that you have seen being perpetrated.
Wandayi also wants the Elections Act of 2011 amended to disqualify public officers from being nominated to contest for president, member of parliament, or member of county assembly. The Ugunja legislator believes barring leaders accused of graft from participating in elections will solve the corruption nightmare in the country, allowing investigative and prosecution agencies to deliver on their mandate effortlessly.
You have been charged in court with corruption. You cannot present your nomination papers to the IBC and be cleared to run for an elective position. That is the import of this amendment. You see the EACC, the DPP, the DCI, the IBC itself lamenting every now and then that our hands are tied. Our hands are tied. We now want to remove those handcuffs from the IBC's hands.
But Wandayi's proposal to amend the Integrity and Leadership Act of 2012, which has been approved by the National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi, presents loopholes that may hinder its approval by members of parliament. For example, if a member of parliament is charged with corruption and is barred from holding office, Wandayi argues his or her seat will not be declared vacant, but agrees their constituents will pay the price in missing out on representation in the National Assembly.
Does not imply in any way that once you have been charged with corruption, if you are an MP, then you lose your seat or a vacancy arises. Far from it. That is one. And therefore, the constituents still have their MP, even though toothless. If you want to deal with the monster of corruption, then you must also be prepared to bite the bullet and pay some price. If the price will be having a reputation of our constituents having no MP in parliament, so be it. But it is temporary.
A section of leaders across the political divide have allegedly read mischief on Wandayi's proposal, arguing that the amendment is a choreographed scheme to block political opponents from contesting in the 2022 polls.
There is never one single right time for initiating legislation, so long as the live parliament is still on. So I can't be asked why today or why not yesterday or why not tomorrow. Yes, there's nothing like the bill targeting any particular formation or particular person.
Now switching gears to